My field is history of logic, but more in general, I study the relationship between language and the world. I study notions such as truth, meaning and reference, and in particular I study 100 years of history in the history of philosophy. And we in the humanities depend on the availability of texts. Our experiments, our, say, test cases basically involve dissecting texts. At the moment there are very important projects that have been developed. And one is the impact project, for instance. There are specific problems that are related to scanning historical material, putting it accessible online so that an engine can find the text and read it. This is an edition of 1837, so that's in Gothic. And this cannot be searched very easily by a computer. So we are setting up a project in which we make an edition in Latin of this work. It's a collaborative project, so lots of people are together working at this wiki to make it available online, and so that everyone will have access to this. Well, most of my work is in open access. I've made available my publications online in repositories such as there, after printing, or I publish right away in open access periodicals. This one, for instance, and this is a wonderful example of open publishing. This is an entry in the Stanford Encyclopedia of Philosophy. That's an open access, peer-reviewed, dynamic electronic reference work in philosophy. This model increases collaboration, puts collective intelligence at work, and speeds up research, because I can update my entry when research progresses directly on the server with this interface, and submit my changes to the referees, and if the changes are accepted, the entry is published immediately online. And the second example is an excellent example for research in the humanities, because you can link also archival or historical material, and which is online accessible freely, such as in this case, for instance. Here you have a link to the Bolzano's Wissenschaftslehre that's scanned and put online at disposal. Right now, we still must choose between open access and prestige. And let's keep our copyright, let's put our publications online available in repositories. Let's choose the journals that have the best open access policies, and let's create new open access journals, and at some point in the future there will be no distinction whatsoever between prestige and open access. So the future is open access.